Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Sai back for a brand new video. You read the title, so I'm not gonna hold you guys no longer and just talk and yap. So let's get into the story. So if you live in Washington, you know that Federal Way is kind of like ghetto. And that's where I used to live for a little when I was a child. I lived there when I was like, that's where I was born. I lived there for a little bit, and then I moved to this other area called Tacoma. If you don't live in Washington, Tacoma is like the ghetto part of Washington, to sum it up. I moved out there in like 2013, and the neighborhood I lived in was an all Russian neighborhood. There was not one black person on the street. It was, you turn the corner to get in the neighborhood, Russian. There was one house with their white people, but we fucked with them. They were cool as hell. I don't want to be federal, but it was one named Ray, and the other one, they lived at the top and the bottom. They had like a 2-story house, but they were cool as hell. But the whole neighborhood was full of Russians. Like, I was like, are we seriously moving here, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, at first I thought it was gonna be cool because I was like, what, 8 or 9 when I moved, so I don't really know about any of them really. I don't really care for like any of that type of racism shit. So I was just like, okay, it's gonna be cool, you know? We got a bigger house, you know, our brother got a nice room, sister lived there with us, my dog and everything was cool, like everything was chill. And this is where it gets very bad because I was getting pissed off watch. So the first week it was cool, you know, we didn't really go outside or nothing because like we just moved in there, we're moving in and stuff. And then we had to switch schools. And the school I went to was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, I fucked with the school. I went there from 2nd to 5th grade. So I was there for my whole like elementary school life. We had like a little hoop out there, so we met our friend Ray. And he was cool, like, we got close to him pretty fast. We liked him, he was nice as hell, he fucked with us. Like, he was kind of like the ghetto white, you know, like people that try to act black. But he was like cool, he wasn't actually trying to like say the N-word. He wasn't trying to like punk us out or like trying to be all hood and stuff. He was actually like a cool, he just was about that because he lived in Tacoma, you know? Tacoma was like a ghetto spot. One of the Russian kids came outside, his name was Vladimir. Like my age, my grade, I think. I think he was like a year behind me or whatever. And he was like, came out there, we were playing basketball. He came out there and he was like, what are you guys doing? Talking to us, me and my brother RJ, and he was like, what are you guys doing? And he was like, we're hooping, playing basketball, you know? And he was like, did you know that this is our like our neighborhood and this is our house? This is our hoop? And we're like, what the hell? Like, my bad, but this is like in the middle. It's not even on your like court, it's not on your street, or like it's not even in your house area. This is like everyone can play on this hoop. It's not just yours. What the hell? That they have the biggest house in the neighborhood. They like, I guess Russians have like a common thing of just like building and houses and stuff. Like they built a nice ass house. When I was there, they were building every day. They had 11 kids, like 5 boys and like 4 girls, and I think 2 babies. I don't remember. So that's 11 kids or something like that. These motherfuckers had like goats, pigs, a chicken coop, a pigeon coop, a badass dog named Spike, and this motherfucker had rabies. He had rabies. That's what I was saying. He was like, this is our neighborhood. What are you doing on our hoop? And we're like, we're just playing hoop. What the hell? Like, what the? We just got here a week ago. Ray lived there a little bit longer than that, so he was like, just chill, we're gonna play basketball, you wanna play with us? And he was like, sure. And then he ended up going, and he was like, it's me and you versus them two. And he was like, okay, cool, so it's white people versus black people. What'd you say to me? I'm over here like, should we sock this nigga? Ray was like, no, it's us versus them. He was like, okay. Like with attitude, he was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna let it slide, because we just got here. I don't want to have this problem with these new neighbors. So y'all, we can let it slide. So we played hoop, and it was cool, like, you know. The day was cool the rest of the day. We met them that day, and they're cool ever since. And as we started getting to know them, we met the whole family. But once again, they're racist too. They let us go over their house. They didn't let us go in there. They had everybody else over there, and they didn't let us come in there. They didn't like my mom. They didn't like my dad. The dad was racist as hell. He didn't let us talk to him. It was just all bad, like. Their whole neighborhood was racist, like, as hell. Story time and a story time. I'm gonna give you guys story times about when I was in the neighborhood and my experience with the Russian family. And it's no racial, like I always say, I don't have no problem with no races. This is just me telling you about how my experience was with these specific Russian people. These specific Russian people only. Not all Russians. I know all Russians can be cool. I don't know them personally. I don't judge people by races. I'm just saying this because I don't want anyone to be like, oh, no. This is my disclaimer right now. Okay, cool. I remember a long time ago for Christmas around this time, my brother RJ's always begging for like a airsoft gun. You know the little airsoft guns with like the little like white pellets or like the small little like plastic pellets, and the guns are hella strong, whatever. He wanted an airsoft gun for his birthday because he wanted to like shoot crows and stuff, like the annoying ass things. He wanted that for like 2 years. Dad finally got him like a gun, a shotgun one, and like an AR one. So RG was stacked. Obviously, RG was a cool ass guy, so he gave me the pistol one to use when we went outside. We're playing airsoft wars all that time around the whole neighborhood, just shooting each other with the airsoft wars, shooting each other with the airsoft guns or whatever. And it was fun. Like, they kind of hurt when I was younger. They kind of hurt bad, but as I got older, them shits like felt like a little fucking rock, like a little skinny pellet hitting you. It did not hurt like that. But I remember the next Christmas, this nigga RG wanted the goddamn pellet gun, like the metal little PBs or the pellets. I don't know. He wanted that. So at this point, we lived there for like 2 years now, and like we didn't really talk to the Russian people, or I didn't personally. RG was friends with one of them named Shudik. That's what they called him, but it was Alex or whatever. And the other one that was racist before, his name was Vova, but his name was Vladimir. And that just sounds like a racist name, doesn't it? Vladimir Putin. So RG wanted the pellet gun, and I remember one time he got it for the next Christmas. So RG was stacked. He had airsoft and pellet guns. RG was a crash out kid, by the way. This nigga always wanted to fight. This nigga always wanted to shoot people with guns just to piss you off. It was bad. I remember one time, this kid named Alex was messing with RJ, and I was in the house, but he told me the story. So Alex was talking crazy. I guess he was being racist, calling him the N-word and stuff. And RJ was like, oh, okay, yep, it's good. So RJ comes out in the house. I'm looking at him because he come right in the living room with me. Comes in the house, goes in the garage, comes back out with a pellet gun, and I'm like, he might just be shooting. He might just be shooting like the crows and stuff again. Goes back outside, and the gun was loud as hell. So all I heard was, from a distance, Alex goes running to his house. RG's still outside, and RG just runs in the house, slams the goddamn door, and he runs upstairs to hide. About 15 minutes later, banging on the door. My dad runs downstairs like, who the fuck's banging on the door? I was like, I don't know. Opens the door, like, what the fuck y'all banging on the door for? And he was just like, look at my son. Boom, 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 boom. No shirt on. He shot this nigga 8 times with a pellet metal gun. Dead in his chest, hit the nigga in the stomach and everything. I was like, damn, bro. But he was being racist, so that's kind of fair. We're the only black people in the neighborhood, and they're always like talking in Russian, like saying like "adi demoy," you know how Russians talk. They have like a, you know, they have their own language or whatever. So they were over talking shit to us and literally laughing in our face like we didn't know they're talking about us. So my point, I think he deserved it because that's kind of like what they needed to do. It was bad. They always were talking shit. Another story was when I remember we were playing football. This one Russian guy, he had just moved and he had like a little small house, but a big ass field. And that was like the football field. So as we got used to like being around the Russian people, we were trying to be cool to them, you know, trying to have them hang out with us and like not be racist towards us because we were just the only niggas on the street. We had our friends and like our cousins across the street, we can go to their house and stuff, but we didn't want to go all the way over there. We want to be cool with the Russian people, you feel me? We live next to y'all, so we ain't trying to have no problems. So we all were like, let's have a game. It was like 7v7, something like that. There was hella kids in the neighborhood. The neighborhood was popping, I'm not gonna lie, but the kids were hella racist. But they started being more lenient. They started being cool with us at one point. So we were like, let's play football. It was me, Ray, and RJ, and some other kids. I can't forget their names. Versus the whole family of Russians. And there was like 3 15-year-olds. They're all in our age range. Just keep that in mind. I can't remember their ages, for real. It's just regular, you know, throwing football, having a little bit of funny shit. And then next thing you know, one of the Russian kids went to Ray. And he like speared him because he got mad because we're playing football. He had the ball and he just trucked him hella hard. And Ray was like, fell. He's like, oh, yep. So next play we're playing, we throw the ball to Ray and let him get his get back. Ray gets the ball, he's just going, you know, and Ray was mad, so he ran towards him. He ran towards out of the motherfucker and trucked him, and he fell. And then we're like, oh, talking crazy about, yeah, nigga, that's what your ass get, nigga. The next play, he got the ball again. The Russian guy, he runs to Ray, tries to truck him, and he tries to like use his shoulder to like hit him in the face, elbow him. Yep. Ray ducked, he tripped. The Russian kid started like kicking him with his feet like this, like kicking him trying to fight. And then Ray tried to fumble because he fumbled the ball, he's trying to get the ball, and he's kicking him in his face. Ray said, sock cousin in the nose, like a dumbass. This motherfucker ran home, barefooted like this, running home, got his mama outside. Fun was over. We all booked it in the house. It was that bad, bro. The last story, it involved your boy Saya. What's good, y'all? So I remember the same Russian kid, Vladimir, right? We were all playing football again, but it wasn't on the field. We lived in the dead end, so the neighborhood was like straight. So they didn't want to play tackle, so we played 2-hand touch. Me, RJ, and Ray, I think, or some other kid. I can't remember their names. I'm sorry, it's been like 10 years or 12 years now. I can't remember, it's so long. And then it was him, his him, RG's older friend Alex, and then Vlad, the little one, and then some other thing. I think it was his other brother. I can't remember. But I know we're playing football again, and reminds me and Vlad were in the same age range. So I'm guarding him. I'm over here busting his ass. 1 touchdown. 2 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns. I'm over here busting this kid's ass. So he's over here getting mad, being racist again. He's being racist again. Keep that in mind. He gets the ball. I let him score. He gets 1 touchdown. Okay, I said, I'm going to try again. I ended up slipping. He didn't break my ankles, nothing. I slipped. It reminds you, it rained outside. We're not playing on the field, so I slipped. And he scored again. He's talking shit. Okay, yep, it's good. I get the ball again. I score again. My 6th touchdown. He gets the ball again. He somehow scored again. I'm not going to lie. You got me. You got me. I didn't fall down. He just got a touchdown. Like, you know what? I couldn't see him. He got a touchdown, so. He scored. He's talking crazy. I don't know if he's out his rabbit-ass mind or he's, like, just trying to be, like, funny. He scores again. He's talking crazy in my ear. This motherfucker kicked me in my nuts. He kicked me in my nuts so hard. I had a little thing. I was, like, 8 years old, 10 years old. I had a little thing, so it hurt. But it wasn't that bad as it would feel now, so I kind of ate it. Got mad as hell. Stole off on his ass. He's crying, and his cry is mixing with his blood, so it's like light red. He runs in his house. We hid it in the backyard, and no one was home at my house, so yep. They didn't find us. But yeah, that's my story about when I used to live with the racist Russians. The racist Russians, that's the new name I'm about to call them now. The racist Russians. They used to talk crazy in Russian. They used to speak about us. They used to hate us, bro. It was cool as hell. We didn't talk shit. We wasn't ghetto. We wasn't over here like calling them by we wasn't calling them out their name. We wasn't over there having a dirty house. My mom has OCD, so she wanted the house spotless. So everything was cool. We didn't bother them. They're just probably just born racist or nothing, because I don't think they've seen a black person before in their life. So they're just kind of just, I guess, just like used to just being racist or whatever. But I don't know. And ever since then, I haven't been there since. It's been a minute. But I drove past their house a couple of times. I just look over there and see it. And their house is big as hell now, because they was working on that shit. Making a whole goddamn balcony and everything. They had like a 3-story house. So I'm giving them a high five, because I ain't a hater. So I'm just giving them their props. That's all, y'all. If you want some more stories about that, I'll let y'all know. The comments. Let me know in the comments or whatever. It's your boy, Saya. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. You know what happens next.
It's 808 now, gang.
I ain't never doing like this. You know it's all done too. I don't know the right shit.